So we're in North Wales in the Llanberis Pass in Snowdonia or Eryri National Park. So today we're going up to Dinas, Cromlech to try Cenotaph Corner. We're in the Llanberis Pass, the heart of the Llanberis Pass, and the corner really is the feature that you first notice when you enter the pass.
Nice one, Robbie.
I have no recollection of this.
How's it looking on the wetness scale?
So the route was first climbed in 1952 by Joe Brown and Doug Belshot, but it was a long-standing, it's a sort of last great problem of the Llanberis Pass in the 1950s. And various other people had tried it to that point and failed. Joe was of course the first, and it is really probably up there with the classic climbs of the British Isles. It could even be the most classic of the classics. That's pretty classic. Yeah, it is looking wet, but I'm going to try and bridge around the majority of the wetness. The other good news is there's so much gear that you can protect it. Bridge out of the wetness as best as I can. But yeah, it's probably not made it any easier. So I've done Cenotaph Corner a few times before. It is one of my favourite routes. Now, each time I've done it before, I've done it in the dry. And when we got up here today, it was very much not dry. It was actually most definitely very wet, which is not ideal and definitely makes it quite a lot harder. It's one of those routes where you do have to keep on moving. You get sort of between rests and your legs get pumped at one point, and then you move for a little bit and you find a slightly different rest and it's better. The style of climbing is quite forthright. You've got to bridge a lot, you've got to palm a lot, you've got to stem a lot. It's like a physical form of climbing, working your way up this corner. And the positive of it being in the corner is that you get quite a lot of rest. You can often bridge out and take your hands off. But on the flip side of that, your legs get really, really pumped.
Yeah, the bottom's pretty... Okay, Lynn, move it.
There's almost too much gear. So good. I mean, what a line. You also just feel like you're climbing through history. You know, Joe Brown, all of the previous people who tried to make ascents prior to him. And it is just, I mean, it keeps coming, absolutely keeps coming. The crux of Cenotaph Corner is not to be underestimated. As I say, it is right at the top of the route, which is the last place you want it to be. And also, it is quite hard. The rest before it isn't as good as you want, and the moves above it are just a little obvious. And today, I definitely did not climb them using the most efficient sequence possible. It's E15C if you get the sequence right. The crux is just up there. And I remember the crux being quite hard when I last did it. And I've done it several times and I've never found that crux like completely straightforwards. And you get like a little bit of gear below it, but it's maybe not as big as you want it to be, but it is bomber. And it's held a lot of falls. Oh. Whoa. Wow, looks pretty wet above. Okay, Tim, watch us. Wowee. It is quite a journey. I still don't feel like that journey is completely over. Wow.
Talk to me.
That is outrageous. It just keeps coming. It keeps coming and it keeps coming, and then you get to the crux.
And it's wet.
And it's wet. And it's harder than you remember it being, although I did remember it to be hard. The rest beneath the crux as well just isn't quite what you want it to be. You know, you like it to basically be two ledges you can stand on, and it's not. It's not.
I think anybody that's into trad climbing will probably end up here at some point, whether it's in your early years where you're trying to like hone trad skills, or whether you've got decades of experience under you, you want to come here and tick off some like absolute 3-star classics. When it comes to actually climbing Cenotaph Corner, I think you need to get a little bit of mileage under your feet. There's actually quite a lot of elements to just coming to this crag straight away. Like, you've got to get up the hill, you've got to feel good once you've basically walked up a really steep hill for 10 minutes. And then you need a really good sized rack, and you need to be composed for the whole time, because every move is a little bit of a problem solving exercise. It's not straightforward.
Yeah, Tim, it's like You get to do a couple of moves, then you get to a bit of a bridgy rest,
Yeah.
then your legs get pumped, and then you do the same again and again and again, don't you?
I know, yeah, just like over and over. But you could, you know, you look up at the crack and you're like, oh God, where have all the holes gone in the crack? And then you look out left and you're like, oh, there's a pocket. You know, it's sort of, you've got to have your wits about you.
You got to go wide beam.
You just want to feel pretty solid, like you've had a good couple of months of summer tradding under your belt, and then you'll just have the full enjoyable experience.
Right, Tim, I'm not going to offer you any advice for the crux because I climbed it so badly, but all I will say is this, it's not dry.
Oh God. Oh, in situ wire?
Yeah, that wire's got a story to tell.
Yeah, I tell you.
I was worried I was going to add to that story. Go on, that bit's a bit wet.
It is a bit wet. Whew. Foot in.
Good hold to get higher.
Oh, that's not a good hold. Oh, that's a better hold. Oh, that's a good hold. Whew. Oh, saves the best till last, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. Don't get complacent.
Yeah, there's an anti-hold on that ledge there.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Nice one, Robbie.
What did you think to that?
I mean, I think like, even if you got the driest conditions known to mankind, it's still full value.
It's stern. It's
Yeah,
stern
yeah.
for the grade.
Yeah,
and that
and-
crux as well is no joke and even less funny
Yeah.
with the wet holds.
Yeah. But I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think actually 80% of the time it is just a little bit like that. Like it's a little bit dank. So you've sort of almost just got to deal with it if you want to do it. But, oh man.
I'm not sure I dealt with it very well.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Well done, Rob. I don't know what's more pumped, my arms or my calves.
So Llanberis Pass is, I mean, it is a world-class climbing destination, and the Cromlech is very much the centerpiece. It is the sort of crowning glory of the pass. But just opposite, you've got Dinas, you've got Cromlech. Just down the road, you've got the Grochen, the Wastad. It's just got so many great crags and so many classic routes.